Welcome to this Cerner e-learning video. This video will demonstrate on how to book direct, choose and book referrals to endoscopy. There are a number of multiple accessibility options available. This will appear in the scroll bar at the bottom of your screen. Click here to continue. Choose and book referrals are booked by the GP via the Choose and Book system. This then appears as an outpatient clinic appointment on Cerner. As the patient will probably require a procedure, this video will go through the steps on how to cancel the Choose and Book referral and block the outpatient appointment clinic slot. The appointment will then have to be booked to the appropriate theatre list on Cerner and Solus. The first step is to log on to Choose and Book and select Service Provider Clinician to view referrals and appointments. From the Inquiries option, select Appointment Inquiry. Set the end date range to 6 weeks' time. From the Services List option, the only two options you need to select is Diagnostic Endoscopy, East Lancashire Burnley General, or Endoscopy East Lancashire Royal Blackburn. Once the referrals appear from the list you have selected, check the appointment details and view the history for each referral. Make sure the referral has been triaged by the clinician and check for any review and triage notes. For example, needing a consultant list appointment. If the patient is not suitable for endoscopy room, this appointment will need to be moved to the appropriate list. For further information on Choose and Book, please refer to the Service Operations Procedure documentation. The second step is to log on to Cerner and launch the Revenue Cycle application to view resource. Select the resource view from the Non-Patient Perspective column. Click on the Search option and search for Nurse Endoscopy. Select the Nurse Endoscopy clinic from available list. Select the appropriate date and time slot the patient is booked into. Make a note of the appointment details as this appointment will now have to be booked on Solus. The third step is to log on and book the appointment on Solus. Add this appointment to Solus. Ensure it corresponds with the appointment booked on Revenue Cycle. For step 4, you will now need to cancel this appointment on Choose and Book. This will then cancel the appointment on Revenue Cycle. From the Appointment Inquiry, find the patient. Right-click on the patient and select Cancel Appointment from Actions list. For the reason, select Referral no longer needed. Ensure the Cancel Request box is ticked. In the Comments field, add the TCI date and whether the appointment is confirmed and booked on Solus. Add your initials and the following comment before cancelling the request. Booked OGD DTT outside of NHS ERS. For further information, please refer to the Service Operations Procedure documentation. By cancelling the appointment on Choose and Book, this will now cancel the appointment that was confirmed on Revenue Cycle. For step 5, you will need to block the appointment slot on Revenue Cycle so that another patient is not booked onto it via Choose and Book. From the resource view, select the Nurse Endoscopy clinic and select the appropriate appointment date. Select the time slot that needs blocking. Right-click on the slot and select Add Block Schedule and Single Block Occurrence. Make sure the correct start and end time is selected and enter the cancellation reason. Enter the reason for cancellation. Click on Continue to block the slot. The time slot has now been blocked and appears as blocked schedule on the Nurse Endoscopy resource list. You can right-click on any blocked slot and select the Display Blocked History option to view the reason the slot has been blocked and any other comments. You can also right-click on any of the blocked slot and select the Cancel Block schedule to reinstate the time slot. The last step is to book the cancelled appointment from Revenue Cycle to the Endoscopy Theatre list in Scheduling Appointment Book. Launch Scheduling Appointment Book application on Cerner. Click on the Appointment tab. Select endoscopy surgery from the appointment type list. Select the appointment location the patient will attend. From the patient name, click on the grey box to open the patient search window. Enter the patient MRN or RXR number or search for the patient using any other method. Make sure you have selected the correct patient and ensure you don't have an open existing encounter for the same referral. Click on the Add Encounter option to create a new encounter. Enter the organisation facility name where the patient will be seen, for example, Royal Blackburn Hospital. You will now be prompted to create a waiting list encounter. Click on Yes to create a waiting list encounter for this referral. The 18-week pathway window appears. Make sure you don't have an existing open pathway for this referral. Right-click inside the grey box and click on Add Episode. Click on OK. The 18-week wait pathway has now been created and appears under Episodes. Select the pathway from Episodes list and click on OK to continue. Inpatient Waiting List window appears. Complete the Inpatient Waiting List registration window. Remember, yellow fields are mandatory to complete. Click on the Address tab to check or update patient address. Click on the Contact Details tab to check or update patient contact details. Click on OK to complete the Inpatient Waiting List registration. The Inpatient Waiting List encounter has now been created. Click on OK to continue. Select the referral priority as routine, urgent, or 2-week rule. Select the consultant surgeon the patient will be under. From the drop-down list, select the appropriate IP preparations text. Add one of the following notes to the comment box. Also include any triage notes from the nurses, such as needing consultant list, sedation, needing CPAP machine, specific drugs, omit anticoags, etc. This information will now have to be moved by clicking on the Move button. The Appointment Attributes box appears. In the Search tab, search and select the appropriate procedure the patient is coming in for. The procedure will now appear above the search box. You can continue adding further procedures or complete the order information fields. Once you have completed the order information box, click on OK. The order information now appears in Work in Progress box. If you don't want to book the procedure appointment at this point, click on Request for the patient to appear on the request list. This appointment can be booked at a later date from the request list. To book the procedure, select the date, time, and the appropriate endoscopy list. Click on Schedule to book the procedure. Check the schedule information box. Make sure the resource, time slot, and duration of the procedure is correct, and click on OK. The patient appears on the resource list. Click on Confirm. Select the TCI reception location the patient will need to report to for their procedure. Any appointment comments can be added here. Click on the Offer tab to complete further information. Enter the date and time the patient needs to come in for their procedure. Click on OK to confirm the appointment. The appointment status is now showing as confirmed. You have now completed the direct booking for Choose and Book Referrals to Endoscopy. An appointment letter or text notification should be sent to the patient. For further information, please refer to the Service Operations Procedure documentation. Thank you for watching this e-learning video. A quick reference guide for this is also available on eCoach. Further resources are also available on Trust's online information. For any queries or feedback for this video, please contact System Support Training Team.